think that I was really excited about being grateful, I am even more excited about motivation. I mean, because isn't that the whole thing? You know, I've heard, like, I guess 30 different speeches, talks on a lot of different things, but isn't the most important thing, I maybe I'm wrong, how alive you feel, how excited and precious you feel the day is, how motivated you are to get up every morning, and how engaged your people are. I mean, I was a coach and a teacher, you know, and it's all based on not me and what my game plan is. It's all based on what the kids do on the field. And the one thing I know is the more engaged you are, the happier you are. You know, mindfulness is a really cutting-edge area right now. And mindfulness is being in the present moment. Mentally. Not thinking about the past and feeling guilty, not worrying about the future, but right here, right now. Totally focused. And we've got all kinds of stimulus on the perimeter trying to take us out of that mindfulness place. When we're engaged, even in hard work, we are the happiest. And so, disengaged employees are unhappy employees. And disengaged people lead to an organization that is totally headed in a direction other than what you want. You know, I don't know about you, but I believe this. So, Simon says put both hands up. Please do it. All right, put them down. No, wait. This group, is this is the adult group? Or? Simon says put them down. Simon says both hands up. Now put them up a little higher. Simon says put them down. Okay, put your right hand up. Simon. Now let's try it one more time. Simon says right hand up. Simon says left hand up. Put your right hand down. Good. All right, left hand. All right, Simon says put both hands down. Put both hands up. Okay, Simon says put your right hand up. Simon says put your right hand on your chin. Simon says put your left hand on your chin. Put both hands down. Simon says put both hands up. Simon says put both hands down. Last one. Simon says right hand on your chin. Simon says the left hand on your chin. Put both hands down. Now, I don't know about you, but I think in second grade you were taught this is your nose, these were your ears, and remember this is your chin, right? So I think like 90% of you were doing this. Well, why? Why? Because actions speak louder than words. Actions, you were watching me more than listening to me. And quite frankly, as Maya Angelou said, you will not remember what I said. You will not remember what I did, but you will remember forever how I made you feel. Right? And you know, think back to the people who have made you feel bad in your life. You'll never forget. Think back to the people that made you feel special, made you feel like you're the only person on earth. You'll forget it. Once again, the key, I believe, to motivation, and this is the hard part, is you yourself being motivated. Working on your own personal growth. When your job becomes bigger than your personal growth, you're out of sight. You're out of sight. You have to keep working yourself. You have to get yourself motivated. I can't get out here and talk to you about the science of motivation and come in here out of gas, disengaged. Doesn't work. Your leaders can't tell your employees, we need you to go all out today because we care about you, we love you, and we want to make sure this is the best establishment that any organization ever put forth, and they can't do it unless they themselves are engaged. So the science of motivation, to me, is one of the most interesting things in the world. Why do people do what they do? Why is one person able to get here and the other person stays stagnant here? Why is one person able to climb a ladder to wherever they want to go and the other person gets caught up? What is the motivating factor? Is it an innate drive? Do they have just better skills? Oh, they're just genetically predisposed to be better? Well, Carol Dweck, great book for you to read. The book is called Mindset. And Mindset simply says this: there is either a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Fixed or growth. The fixed mindset says this: you are who you are. You've been born, and you may say, look, I'm not a good listener. I'm not great at running. I could never get up front and speak. That's not my personality. I'm not good at math. Or I am good. This is who I am. I'm stuck. A growth mindset. You can be trained to do anything with hard work and resiliency and great coaching. The biggest mistake you and I made is when we were young. We may have tried to play the drums once. Someone said, you're not a good drummer, and you said, see, I'll never be good at this. Remember that? Remember someone told you you weren't good, and you bought into it? That is a lie. That is a lie. Look, you might not become an Olympic sprinter, but with great technique, great coaching, you can learn how to run well. You might not be a singer and win an Emmy Award, but you also can be a fine singer. You can be trained to do anything. So this is what we're involved in. Training people to teach others how to engage others, how to motivate other people, how to get them excited about what they do. And this is an art and science. So click that one, Coach. So it's been broken into one more time. Okay, motivation now has been brought to the newest level, and are basically intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Now, you understand this. I know you do. It might sound a little foreign, but extrinsic motivation are motivation techniques of either the possibility of gaining something or the fear of losing something. The carrot and the stick. Okay? So if you get all A's, I'll pay you $30. If you stay here until 6 o'clock tonight, you won't lose your job. If you stay till 4:30, there's a raffle and you might win. Motivating external devices that get people moving. Carrot and stick, get going. Come on, move. Or hey, right now, walk outside and run 30 miles down the street, don't stop. Could you do it? If you don't, someone you love very much will be in a car accident this afternoon. You would do anything. You would do anything if the right motivational package is out there. Now, these are external, extrinsic motivation devices. And that's what we like to use. And think we can get anybody to do anything. I can get you to stay here till 9 o'clock tonight, every day for the next 10 days. All I have to do is pay $1,000 a day. Well, that's right. That's what I might think, right? And now we have the intrinsic, the internal, the intrinsic motivation. And you know this too. These are the things that without any external reward, we just love to do. I'm in my class in 5th grade, and they're talking about social studies and visiting other countries. I'm like this. I'm in my math class, and they're doing pre-algebra, and I'm like this. The only reason I have to get an A is my mom said if you get straight A's, I'll put a basketball hoop in the back. So now I'm doing this. But this class, I am by nature, I love it. That's who I am. I love to do this. Give me an example of something you love to do. Like I said, okay, what would you do on a Sunday afternoon if you do anything? What would you do?
Play golf.
Play golf. Sleep. Okay. Some other things you love to do. Play softball, paint, cook, dance.
Fishing.
What?
Fishing. Fishing.
Fishing. Unbelievable. So these things that we naturally kind of love to go to. You know, I love to watercolor paint. You know the painting you do? Okay? I love to go out in the back and just throw a ball against the wall. You can do it for an hour. Just love it. And then all of a sudden we add these extrinsic rewards. And maybe, like for me, I loved to play baseball, but my senior year, there was so much pressure to win, it ruined the game. It ruined the game. I would love to paint. I'd love to do watercolors. And all of a sudden we had an art show at the art barn where we had to put our pictures up. And it ruined it. So, here's the trick. There are two forms of motivation. Can we blend them? Or let me go back just for a second, before we blend them. This external form of motivation, of push, carrot and stick, this was very successful in the industrial age when tasks were very simple tasks. Okay, put this in the factory, take this top, put it on this, take it, move it. Move it. The more you do, the more money you get. Do it. Focus. Do it. Do it. And it was very successful in those days. Now today, as we move into more complex tasks, tasks that take more higher learning and processing, that external motivation, that can create so much pressure, our performance goes down. Does that make sense? We're not even as good with too much pressure. You felt it. You know, give me some external pressure, but not too much. Right? We want to be tested just enough. Let me put you up against a tennis player that's a little bit better, but not too much better. Let me give you a project at work that you can get to with hard work, but not too hard. So here is one of the keys to motivation now. The ability to blend external motivation and this internal, what do you like to do? Hey, I'm a coach. What's the most important thing I do as a coach? Motivate kids and put them in the right position where they'll be successful. So finding places where people can flourish, where they can use their innate skills and utilize that internal motivational force is critical. Okay, so that's what the research says. This was done hundreds of years ago, and now we need to change things up. You can click again. Right, so what's the key? How do you get the blend? Is there one ticket to this that says, look, all you have to do is go 60% external, 40% internal, and you got it? No, everyone's different. You and I both know every person's different, and therefore we need to find out what motivates them. So the hardest part here is this internal, this intrinsic motivation. And basically studies have come up, and Abraham Maslow, the guru in the area of motivation, pick this up, has come up with this really amazing research, which was done cross cultures, and basically came up with the fact that all of us in here have 5 basic needs. And we must meet those needs to be intrinsically engaged. 5 needs, okay? So, number one, and I think you can grasp this, is the physiological needs. Number one, we need to know that we've got food, we've got water, we can